evening guys, this is Sumaiya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to learn how to resolve background area issue for your task calculations like this one. Now before we learn to solve this issue, let's first understand what is task area calculations. Firstly, what is task area? Task area is a specific working zone where the visual tasks are carried out, and if you are doing a specific calculations for this working zone, then it is called as task area calculations. And in the DIALux we have in the calculation objects, here you have in work areas you can draw the calculation objects which will calculate your visual task. Okay, you can refer your lighting standards, say EN 12464 or any other lighting standards which you follow. Go to the lighting code and search for task illuminance and you will get more details about it. Here I am referring SIPSE lighting code, and if you search for task illuminance here, so you got the details about the different lux levels for your task area. Okay, here you can find two lux values. One is the task area and this lux levels are for surrounding area. Okay, refer your lighting codes and you will have the details about what should be the lux levels you need to achieve in the specific space you're working. Here I have considered a sample project of office, and in the conference room I have already drawn the task area. This room is a single room, so when I draw the task area, the background area got applied only to this room. If you don't know how to draw the task area, I will show that to you. I'll just delete this first one. Go to the plan view, select the work areas, draw calculation object, and you have to draw the calculation object covering your visual task area. Now understand what is your visual task area in a space. Study your space and note where you will be having a visual task requirement. Since this is a conference room, this conference table is my task area and I will be drawing calculation surface for the complete table. So we'll select draw calculation object, select the first point, second point, extend. Okay, so your task area is position. When you draw the task area, you will be having three calculation surface. One is this, which is in blue. Okay, this is the main visual task, and this in the pink color, this is your surrounding area, and at the background which you have in orange, this is your background area. So this values, if we refer the lighting code here in the SIPSE, see the task illumination 750, 500, 300, this values is referring to this one blue highlighted. Okay, and here in the surrounding area, see it is mentioned here surrounding area. So for surrounding area, these are the lux levels you have to be achieving for different applications, of course. Okay, now how do you set that one? Before you place task area calculation surfaces, make sure you select the proper space here. Okay, I have already set to the conference room. Okay, now background area. Okay, this edge area is 0.5. Okay, that is nothing but the distance of this calculation surface from the wall. It is 0.5. You can limit it to 0.2. Okay, this is how you draw the task area calculation and you run the calculations and check the results. Okay, see I'm achieving the lux levels for main visual task area, the surrounding area and the background area. For such single rooms, we will not have much complications. Okay, but for example, say your project is an open office, something like this, okay, which has workstations, then there is a waiting area like this, and here it also has a reception and the waiting area. In such case, if you go to the spaces, okay, and you are defining the spaces, assuming this major area is workstation, so you will just go edit, select the template from here, offices, and you are selecting writing, typewriting, reading or data processing. Okay, you are selecting the space and the work plane will be there. You have to delete the work plane. You will go to the spaces and you draw the surface because this is my workstation. Okay, and on the work desk, on the table, I need to calculate the task area. If I position the task area there, you see the background area got applied to the complete space. Okay, but I don't need it on the complete space. If you do such way, your lux calculations will be wrong, because in this one space we have multiple spaces. We have even the reception and we have even the waiting rooms. Okay. Before you draw individual spaces for your workstation, reception area, corridor and waiting room, what you have to do is you have to select the space, okay, because it's already existing. You have to click on exclude the subspace, okay, and then draw the space till where is your workstation, okay, close polygon, and you can exclude it. You can, using these points, you can modify how much area you want to exclude, okay. Let me just limit till here because this is my workstation, okay. Clear? Then you are going to draw the space. For that you will select draw rectangular space and you will select this space, okay. Go to edit and select the template from here, offices. Select the template which matches your application. I will select this one, okay, and name it as workstation 01, okay. Clear? Then you will go to your task area, draw rectangular calculation object. See, I have workstation here and I need to do the task area calculation for my workstation. But I don't have just a single workstation. I have 6 workstations. So I will just simply cover the whole with task area. Now look at the background area. It got limited only for the space of workstation which we have drawn. Now this is accurate. We'll go to the 3D. Okay. See, the background area is applied only for your workstation 1. It didn't got applied for the entire room. But height of the task area is too much above from the table. It's not correct. So I will select this task area. I will go to the positioning and I will manually enter 0.8. So it gets positioned exactly for my workstation, okay. And you can name your visual task area, okay. Workstation set 1. It's important to name all your calculation surfaces because while evaluating your Lux reports, you can easily find your calculations. Now go to the background area. Edge area is 0.5. You can limit it to 0.2. See, this is how you can do that. Now let's repeat our steps for this workstation. What is the first step? We are going to exclude the subspace. Okay, we will select this one and we will first exclude and then redraw. For excluding, you will just select the point and completely cover the space, close polygon. Once you have drawn, you can always adjust it properly. Okay, so that your space is complete. Once you have excluded, you will go again, draw rectangular space and you will draw your workstation. Okay, go to edit, select the template as per your application and name your workstation. Let me name this workstation as workstation 2. Okay, now to draw the work area, you will go to calculation objects and work area, draw calculation object, and let's draw the task area calculation for this set. First point, second point, and extent. See, placed. We will name it as workstation 2. Okay. See, even here the background area got limited only to the workstation space which we have drawn. If you go to the individual workstation, you can see that clearly. This is my workstation 1 and this is my workstation 2. Clear? And the remaining spaces you can draw it in the same way. You will exclude the space and you will redraw the space. Okay, for example, if instead of having this waiting area, if I had only my corridor, I could directly go from here, edit, select the template for corridors and name it as corridor. Okay, this is just an assumption. But here I have reception area, so I have to draw the space for reception area separately as we did for workstation. Okay, once you have properly assigned all the task area calculations, settings, run the calculations without objects and furniture. And here are your results. In the conference room, I'm achieving the required lux levels for the visual task area, for the surrounding area, and for the background area. Now for the workstation, I'm not achieving the visual task area. On the workstation, I need 500. I'm achieving only 446 lux. That's why it's in red. But I'm achieving the lux levels for the surrounding area and for the background area. Even here on the workstation, I'm not achieving the lux levels, but surrounding area and the background area, I'm achieving it. So this helps you to modify your lighting layouts. Okay. Now my layout is simple. I'm just using the panel lights, but maybe you can add some more task lighting or maybe do the rearrangement of your lighting. Okay. Overall, this is how you are going to resolve your issue of background area being applied for your entire room. So this is it guys in this video. If you found this video helpful, please do hit a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to explore more in DIALux with me. Thank you.